Good day, YTPC. Thomas, the AustrianPiper here. Back again at the back porch from my girlfriend's place. First off, some housekeeping. I'm smoking my Molina 11H pipe for nice rustication. And in it is some Blender black vanilla, the usual basically. And if you notice, this time without a bite bit. The one I had on already looked really nasty, so I took it off. And of course I don't have any with me. It wasn't really a real bite bit anyway, it was just some food grade tubing that I had just laying around at home. Cut a piece off, warmed it up and put it on. First off, I want to thank GhostCob for the shoutout. Really appreciate, my friend. I was just driving to my girlfriend and suddenly my phone started to go off. Started vibrating non-stop, since I have a phone pretty much all the time in silent and it only vibrates, so no noise. And since I don't look at my phone while driving, or not really, didn't know what was going on. And luckily I think Pipe Talk was it that mentioned in my last video that you gave me a shout out, so I jumped to your video and see and behold, you really did. So thanks again, man. Really appreciate it. And I'm glad you think I'm relaxing. That really made me smile. I don't know if it's just me or if other people have the same. I like to hear descriptions about me from other people. I want to know how other people perceive me. And I want to be perceived in a certain way. I don't want to look extremely hyper or unfriendly. So I'm glad you described it the way you did. I think TPI or Tobacco Pipes International have a GAW going on. And Old Pops has as well. The other ones are finished up, as far as I know. I don't want to talk too loud, since the neighbors are outside right now. I think I have seen one of them. So I hope you can still understand me. Since I'm just recording the audio with my phone and don't have an external mic with me. Oh, I didn't mention, I'm drinking some black coffee, of course, as well. Man, that just hits the spot in the snowy weather like we have today. I just watched a video from John, the John Davis project now. I'm sorry. Still getting used to a new name. I kinda preferred the old one, Bearded Welshman, but everybody has to do what he has to do. So it will just take a little bit of time to get used to it. And from now onward, it will end in a little bit of a ramble, so if you don't want to watch it, just turn off the video right now, since I'm going to ramble on a little bit. He was talking about men, and there might be many male or identify as male outside on the street, but little men. And I want to hop in a little bit on that, since I prefer to carry myself as a gentleman and, well, as a man, not a little boy or anything like that. I'm someone that still holds the door open for his girlfriend, buys her flowers, and carries the heavy stuff, everything to make the one that has to be obeyed happy. And many young males don't understand what it really means to be a man. And I've noticed something different as well. Not all women want a man. And I noticed it from my girlfriend as well. She likes if I open the door for her and something like that. But everything else, carrying the difficult stuff, etc., not so fond of it. It basically ends in something like a little quarrel, where I say, let me take it. No, I can carry it on myself, and in the end I always carry it, of course, but now, get back to the topic. It's really strange going around and seeing all these young men, in quotations, without any respect. I grew up, and I say it as a 21-year-old, so probably many of you will be laughing right now. Well, as a 21-year-old, when I was a child, I learned to have respect. Respect from elders, respect from teachers, and basically someone that has more life experience than you do. And that's not difficult, given you're young, and someone someone that's 20 years older has a heck of a lot more life experience and knows things you can't know. I don't know. And I just learned to have respect from them. And that's something I miss in many young people from my generation, the ones before me and the ones after me. And I just don't understand why this has happened. In my opinion, if you want real men, it's the easiest way is to start out when they're young and you just teach them how to be a man. Because if they never learn how to behave themselves, how to show respect, how to carry themselves, how can you expect them to be a man? No, it's just my opinion, but still. From my family's side, there's a teacher, and I have to be careful because I don't want to say any names and any location or school or anything like that. So she basically had a student in her class, and it's just primary school, so up to 10 years or something. and the student wasn't really good in a certain subject. And at the end of the year, and she was being kind as well, he would have deserved a 5, which is the worst grade. You normally fail a class with a 5. She gave him a 4, just to be kind and everything. But the parents of the student had the audacity to show up at school and complain why the child had a 4. He deserves better. And that's not just a single case. Many parents not do it, and as a teacher you're basically on your own. You can't do anything to the students if they don't behave. Which I think is really disgusting. Disgusting pretty much brings us to the point. First off, no respect. And they think, the perfect would probably think they're entitled to a better grade without doing shit. I wasn't the best student. Like George Brewer would say, the army of average. The average. But I didn't complain. If I got a grade, I knew I deserved it. If I had wanted a better one, should have done more. It's as simple as that. It all starts as a child. As a parent, when you're outside or something, and I've noticed it, I've seen it when I was shopping a few weeks back. The child was really misbehaving, completely out of his mind, and I think it was 7 years old, 8 years old, completely misbehaving, and the mother told him to shut up and threatened him with no TV and the basic stuff, basically. And as soon as she finished talking, the child was silent, but then, out of nowhere, another woman jumped in and completely went nuts, talking, how can you talk to a child like that? And how dare you threaten him with... Nope, that's my coffee. My girlfriend's cat just wanted to drink my coffee. So, where are we going with in society when you can't even discipline your own child? And I'm not talking about hitting it or anything like that. I'm just talking about basic measurements like no TV, house arrest, and so on. So nothing out of the ordinary. And I think when I was a child and I was raised like with some old methods, I'm talking about if I did something stupid and my mother caught on to it, we were running around in circles around the kitchen table or the living room table. I was running as a child, and she, with the cooking spoon, the long ones out of wood, was running behind me. Tried to hit me on the ass. I have to be frank, I deserved it at that point. The things I did as a child weren't that nice, let's be honest. the spoon even broke. So if a wooden spoon, and I'm not talking about the stem, I mean the bowl at the end split in half, you know there was some force behind it. Or it was just an old spoon, I don't know. But didn't hurt me, just made me what I am today. Having respect from elders, people that are respectable, that have earned the respect they deserve. I usually give all the people a certain amount of respect. If they aren't worthy of it, or if they play around with it, then they lose it. But to a certain degree, everybody deserves respect. And don't know if there's some connection between man and respect, so I hope that justifies my rambling about respect now. I think I'm talking too much and not puffing enough. I don't know if many of you still know it. There was an old method from my father, talked about it. If they misbehaved as a child, they had to knee on firewood. Back then I thought he was just joking, but turns out it was really true. And he made me do it as well when we were at my grandmother's house from my father's side. I was a brat, basically, and didn't know what to do, so they pulled out a piece of firewood, since my grandmother had a wooden stove. Pulled out a piece of firewood, and I had to knee on it, under supervision, so I couldn't stand up or anything. And after 15 minutes, it really starts to hurt. So the next time you think twice or thrice about what you're going to do and if you have to face any consequences. For doing something like that nowadays, man, if word gets out that their child had to do something like this, don't want to know the consequences from the public and the law. I somehow miss the old days. Yeah, that's someone saying from 1997. Born in 1997. But that says something. I'm not the fun with the current situation. Dislike the mentality of many of my generation, and the ones younger than me. Oh wow, I'm already rambling, 18 minutes, a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna cut it here. I wish you all a great weekend, so take care and happy smoking. See you later guys, bye.